Good morning from Perth, West Australia for Operation the Big Red One. I'll be playing as the Comintern, so that'll involve the CCP, Spanish Republicans, and the Soviet Union. So we'll get started. We've got the CCP up first. No combat moves nor purchases for the CCP on this turn. We're simply going to spend one of our 2 IPP, and we're going to try and influence Sing High here on a 2. So we have 2 IPP, we'll spend 1, leaves 1. So 2 or less. And dice. Alright, here we go. And that's an 8, so no good there. So that's the end of them. We will do a recruitment roll, so that'll be just on a 1, because we've got the 1 territory in, what's it called again? Shenzi. Yeah, it's been a few months, so I'm a little rusty here. And we get a 1. There you go. All right, so we'll place an infantry there in Shenzi. So that'll give us now 1. I'll have to grab that out. 1 infantry, 1 mountain, and 2 militia. And that's our turn done. We'll collect 2, so we'll have 3 IPP for the CCP on the next turn. Let's grab those. All right, so that's them done. All right, Spanish Republicans. Okay, so we've got a combat move here. We're going to bring into Western Andalusia, we're going to bring this medium bomber. We're going to bring this fighter. And then we're going to bring a cav and an infantry out of Eastern Andalusia. So that's it. That's the extent of that battle. There's no other combat. The rest will be non-combat. So let's give that a go. Let's tidy that up. I'll bring the dice box over here just to make life easy. Okay. So we'll have a medium bomber on a 7. Let's grab some dice. Bit haphazard this morning. I'm just, as you can see, I'm not finished setting up, so I'm just trying to get this turn out so I don't delay everyone, and I can just sort of keep going in the background. All right, so we've got a medium bomber. Zoom in a little bit. A medium bomber on a 7. That'll be this purple dice, and a fighter on a 6. Let's start with those. And the cat's not happy about things. Oh, shit. So we got 2 3s there. I probably should have had that on shot. That's pretty amateur of me. So that's 2 hits. That'll be the 2 hits that we need. So we've only got an infantry and a militia in return. I'll just roll out the others just in case. So we have, there's no terrain penalties. So we've got a cav, which should be on a 3. That'll be, I'll make that a blue dice. So there's a 3. Missed, and the infantry, which will be on a 2. But we got a 2 hits anyway. So we're gonna have 1 militia firing back on a 2. Misses, and then another infantry firing back on a 4. And that misses. So we take Western Andalusia with no casualties. The plans will fly back to Madrid. If I don't drop everything all over the place. Oh, God. There we go. So much coffee this morning. Okay, so swap that out. That gives us another recruitment roll. We'll get rid of those. Combat markers. All right, cool. All right, non-combat over on this side of the board. So we've got that coastal sub, which is sitting in M1. He's going to come 1 down into M2. And we've got the heavy cruiser and destroyer, which are going to come out of port here. No, correction, not out of port, out of this major port here. They're going to come 1 into M1, 2 into A44, and 3 into A35. So I'll just place those there. All right. So that's actually the wrong rondel. So how rusty I am. there's no other non-combat movements. We're simply going to roll for recruitment at this stage. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got those other 3 territories back there. So it'll be a 7 or less. Let's get that done, get that in shot. And we hit a 1. So we'll take a infantry for, what do I want, 2 militia? Now let's take 2 militia. Let's take 2 militia. Right, so we're going to put 1 in Catalonia. So 1's going to go into Catalonia. And we'll place 1 in Madrid. There we go. So just a quick recap in here. Catalonia, 1 militia, 1 infantry. Nothing in Eastern Andalusia. Madrid, 2 infantry, 1 militia, 1 fighter, 1 medium bomber. In Western Andalusia, we have a cav and 1 infantry. In C Zone A35, we have the heavy cruiser and destroyer. In C Zone M2, we have the coastal submarine. I think that's it over there. That's a wrap for there. All right, let's go on with the Soviet Union. It's not going to matter, so what I'll do is, just to get out of the way and I don't forget, I'm going to do my recruitment roll for Mongolia. So they are on a 4 or less. That's an 8, so that's no good to us, so we move on with that. There is no income die roll this turn. That's not till next turn for the Soviet Union. There are no purchases, just a couple of units to place at the end. We have, I think it's 4 IPP. Yeah, 4 IPP. And we just got a bunch of non-combat because we don't have any combat movements this turn. All right, so we'll start over on this side of the board. All right, so in Irkutsk, we've got 1 infantry is going to come down into Chita. Over here in central Kazakhstan, we have 1 motorized that's going to come 1, 2 and go into Stalingrad. So get rid of that, get rid of that. We have 1 infantry here in northern Russia, which is going to come 1 over into Karelia. We have an infantry and a cav, which are going to come from western Russia. They're going to come 1 into northern Belarusia. Oh boy. All right. We've got 1 infantry and 1 light armor coming out of Smolensk, and they're going into southern Belarusia. We have 1 militia and 1 infantry, which will come back into Oral-Kursk. That's done. That's done. All right, so from Kyiv, we have 1 infantry, which is going to come into southern Ukraine. And we have, and we also have 1 light armor, which will come into southern Ukraine. And then we have that 1 infantry out of western Ukraine, which is going to go into southern Ukraine. And I think that should be it. All right, we should be now in our place units phase. So, like I said, we didn't purchase anything, so we're just going to place our submarine and our destroyer in A14 with the rest of those ships there, the starting Soviet Navy. The rest of the Navy is going to hang out. So we're on 4 IPP. We're going to collect 4 IPP. So that's going to give us 8 for the next turn for Russia. And I believe that is everything. All right. Thanks for watching.